So why y'all tripping about this girl wearing this man's chain? I mean, like, why y'all tripping about this girl wearing this man's chain? Why are we acting so surprised about this girl wearing this man's chain? This has been going on. I'm being funny, but this has been going on for 2 days. As of today, it is officially, in my opinion, 2 days that people been at Jaidyn Alexis like it's some sort of surprise that she's wearing this man's chain. Jaidyn ain't going nowhere. This is why instead of putting the battery in Chrisean Rock's back, she'll be getting out real soon, and her going back to triggering her own self with the broken promises of Blueface. We need to tell her the truth. Apparently, she listens to social media, so she'll definitely listen to us. Hey, Rosen, and hey, Belinda, you guys are the first ones in the chat. There were people. Genty was here earlier today. Come on in here, hit the like button. Hit the like button, and we will begin. I have a live commentary. We will be, but y'all need to leave Jaidyn alone. I don't know why everybody's acting so surprised. Y'all be setting yourself up for the disappointment. You set yourself up more for the disappointment than Chrisean Rock. Because quiet as kept, she might not tell y'all everything like you think she does. Hey, Jackie. But she knows how Blueface gets down, and she knows what's going to happen when she gets out. He's going to brainwash. He's going to wash the brain like he has washed Jaidyn Alexis's brain. And he's going to make it seem like when he's dealing with Jaidyn Alexis, is about his kids and family and being a good father and showing up. But he's going to be doing his 1-2-1-2 over there with Jaidyn Alexis. We all know that. So I don't know why people are getting mad, why people are sitting up there messing with poor Jaidyn. Jaidyn ain't the problem. Blueface is the problem. Now, I'll put timestamps on when this video will start. I'm trying to get y'all up in here, but I definitely had to pull this up. We have a live commentary. It's very long, so come on in here. I finally made it. I usually do a 7 o'clock live. That's like the latest live I do that I usually schedule. And this time I actually scheduled this 6 p.m. live, and I kept my word and went live and didn't take a nap. Hey, Saint Hudson. Yes, we are live. We are live. I'm just waiting for people to come on in here before I get into it. And let me just say some things to a few people. They're only to the 1%ers, the people that are slow on the slow bus, the yellow short bus with the helmet. The purpose of me breaking down Hollywood on Lock, aka Jason Lee's 3-hour videos that were done prior to Blueface going to jail, was because I'm just letting you know there has nothing that has changed about Blueface. And if Blueface is in jail, getting busted with substances in his cell, a couple of weeks before he was supposed to get out on July 3rd, 2024, and a cell phone, he has not grown up at all, because he's doing backward stuff, jeopardizing his freedom, and he could have got a worse penalty from Nevada just because he wants to play in them courts' faces. Now, if he's playing in the court's faces with his freedom, what makes you think that he wouldn't still play mind games with two women who are brainwashed? They're going through, what is that called? oh God, what is the name of it? I can't think of the name. Put it in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking. It's a syndrome. And they're both going through it, and this is all they know. They both know he's lying to both of them, and they choose to deal with them. We all heard from beginning to end, because there's no way you're going to tell me, majority of you guys that are in this live, or the haters, people in the bushes, or whoever, that you sat there and watched that live that Jason Lee put up that was 3 hours. Because when those videos were live, honestly, at that time, I didn't even watch the whole thing. But when I took the time out to watch this mess, I could not believe that Jaidyn was so disciplined. She's not even contracted underneath Melf Records. That is all Blueface's business. She is the face for the label, but if Blueface was to ever want to get funny, she would have to bring him into court. The only thing that might be a legal binding in order for her to get half or whatever she's entitled to is them 2 kids, because she's not even legally married. It was even confirmed, and I can't wait to play the video that everyone, not everyone, let me not say that the 1 or 2 haters, the stragglers, oh, Chrisean Rock and Blueface are married. They're not married. That was a skit, a scene. But we have some knuckleheads in the community that want to seem to say that these 2 are married. So before we stop pointing fingers of me doing commentary to old videos, trying to do walk down memory lanes, and just to remind y'all that ain't nothing changed with our Blueface. It's happening in the present time, and the man ain't even free yet. You need to keep your mouth closed, because you're going to even hear in this old alleged video that they confirm that that was a skit. Even Jason Lee said that he thought that they had got married. Just like some of you know who you are, that were going around, and you especially was saying after Wack 100 got on Jason Lee's show not so long ago. He's the last one on there, and said that Blueface was in love with Chrisean Rock. Everybody was running with that old narrative of when she had the wedding dress on and he had the whatever the crap he had on, and they were married, and this and that and the other. Y'all need to stop it. People do commentary from A to Z. There are people doing commentary right now on Black History Month. Maybe findings that they research, that they want to share with the public. And half of us wasn't even born when Martin Luther King was alive, or before he got assassinated, or after he got assassinated. So come on. Y'all need to educate yourself and stop being so ignorant. It's peace, honesty while he's gone. Let me see. Stockholm Syndrome. Thank you. The business itself is in her name. I don't know about all that. Like I said, I heard the whole interview, and that's why we're gonna play the interview with Blueface and Chrisean Rock, because I learned a lot from that 3-hour video that was done 8 months ago, and the one that was done with Chrisean Rock and Blueface. It brought a lot of stuff to light. And I also want you guys, I want, when Chrisean Rock gets out, if she's listening to me, if she's got a tablet in jail, get your mind right. I really want to support you and be genuine about supporting you, but you have to want to support and love on yourself. I hope the behaviors that we're going to see in this live, she doesn't display this when she gets out. She's not by herself anymore. She has to be selfish. She has a child now. And the way she was in this interview was not a good look. No home training was going on with Chrisean Rock. And yeah, she's got to really get it together. Now, who cares about what people think about anybody? I don't care who thinks anything about me. But what I'm trying to say is not what you do, is how you do it. And if you want respect, respect is earned. You got to respect yourself first in order to demand respect from others. There's a lot of trickery going on, and every time I say something, it comes a reality. I hope when that girl gets out, if he's still in jail, which he probably will be getting out, it seems like after her now, because he's not even sentenced yet. Allegedly, they're saying his court date's at the end of this month, allegedly. I don't know when his sentence is, because I'm not following Blueface at this time. I'm focusing on Chrisean getting out and taking care of her responsibilities with her family now. She's already dealing with the legal obligations. Now take care of your responsibilities, because you know you're a single parent. You shouldn't even have put yourself in this situation over no man to begin with. You would not be in jail right now if you wasn't doing crash dummy stuff, trying to be concerned, running down the road after no Blueface. Because Blueface ain't going to do like you do for him. And you know that, and I know that. He's not even going to pay any of those kind of bills that you were paying prior to you getting locked up. And you know that, and I know that. So, you know, I'm going to tell the truth to shame the devil. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. So we're going to get into this video. And if you don't like the fact that this was a video that you knew of that was aired not so long ago, which I can probably bet that you probably didn't even see the whole video, because it was a whole 3-hour video, especially the first one. This other one was a little over an hour. That, you know, because I trust and believe, we know the ADHD people. There's no way that half of you guys were in here watching these videos and getting the whole scoop. People rather make up what they think is the truth with Chrisean Rock and Blueface, because they think that they know
Blueface and Chrisean. Now I've watched.
So let's get this started. This is a live commentary. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I promise you, you won't get charged for hitting the like button. I just hope she doesn't flip out when he starts. Yep, that's what I hope too. Susie, and you've been on point the last couple of days. Every time I've been saying stuff or thinking something, you say it on the chat. You read my mind. That's my whole point. I'm not sitting up here for no 30 days going back and forth about no update on no when Chrisean Rock gets out. I want to prepare y'all for what's to happen when she does get out. I'll leave that up to the experts, the people that choose to do that on their channel, and I'll keep myself updated. I'll do my due diligence as well to make sure that it checks out. But I'm not stressing myself out messing with these courts, because things can change on a drop of a dime with these courts. You know what I'm saying? It could be a technicality, and they change up the whole stipulations of her probation or how long she's got to be in there, and all that mess that I don't want to be worried with. You know why? Because whatever time I did my time, and I got myself right. Because it's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get out. So understand that. So let's start this video. Make sure this ain't all that blurry here. Let me get this up out of the way, but let's start it.
The show. I'm into the show. I love reality TV. It's giving Beyonce and Jay-Z before you start drinking, and then Whitney and Bobby halfway through the bottle. But it's a good show. It's actually a really good show.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Ooh,
okay.
Oh,
so I don't think I've ever interviewed two people that have sat closer than the both of you. But I know that you're very protective of your man. You don't let him get 5 feet. Now it's
her
not
man.
even a foot.
He's trying to be funny.
Yeah, she
I'm
cuckoo for Cocoa
territorial.
Puffs.
Not protect. Yeah, protect. What? Clingy.
She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know.
Okay. When I saw you a minute ago before we got started, you say you were nervous. Why are you nervous?
Because there's a lot going on. You really outdone yourself, Jason.
Yeah, but it's just a set. I mean, it's any room. You've done interviews before. I mean,
I know. Interviews be messy, so I don't know.
You think so? Well, what part of the interview is messy? Because I always find
questions.
Let me take this, remove this for 1 second. I want to see something. And I'm put it back up. I'm sorry.
Public figures or people who are in the public eye say that the interviews or the blogs are messy. I'm like, we literally are a reflection of what's happening.
No, I witnessed like times when I sat in an interview and I could tell the interviewer didn't like me or wasn't a fan of me. So
what is the energy giving right now?
Oh, I like you.
Okay, but you know I like you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes because when we post you guys on social media, let me just tell you, I just got back from the Vice President of the United States house. She had a Christmas party.
Who cares?
You guys were the conversation in the party. No, seriously, because they're saying that you all are the most followed. You all are the most followed subject in the world right now on social media, on every blog, Hollywood Unlocked and the others that don't matter. But you're on all the blogs. Do you feel like people set you up because both of you are like the most viral thing in the world, right? Like I said, at the Vice President's house, everybody was saying that you guys are the most talked about covered thing. You're covered more and talked about more than what the president is actually doing for the country right now. For real. So like, do you?
I want you to compare the two because for number one, I want to say one thing that I peeped. When Jason Lee, which I knew he was going to bring it up, talked about marriage, he basically said he did never want to be married. But when he was on that interview with Jaidyn, Alexis, do you find it kind of funny how he said that if he was to get married, she would be basically who he would marry? She would be a choice, that choice. It was no option when Jason Lee asked about them getting married. He said he didn't want to get married. You see the difference? There's a reason for how he answers questions on serious things with Jaidyn Alexis and how he answers the questions on serious things with Chrisean Rock. He knows Chrisean's going to take him unconditionally. She's not going anywhere. And so isn't Jaidyn. That's what we need to understand.
Do you like that? Or do you not like it? What part of it? What do you feel about it?
If you make it make sense, like our show, making it make sense, money, bookings.
Right, but you're viral for everything. You're viral for putting a tooth in, taking a tooth out, tweets, and everything else. What part of the social media stuff do you not like?
Like, say if something throw me, I'm going to say whatever I got to say, post, leave it there.
Okay, so let's...
Yeah, she's going to post about it for sure.
So I saw something earlier. I was looking at your birthday. So you're born in January 20th. You're born on March 14th. You're a Pisces, he's an Aquarius. This is what I found a little known fact about your compatibility. Because when I started seeing Crazy in Love, and I told you I watched every episode, so far I'm on episode 3. And I see the social media clips. I never understand, let me back up. I never understand on social media the relationship, but I understand from the hood the relationship. Because where I grew up, there were lots of Blueface and Chriseans. Not as animated as both of you, but the love and some of the stuff that you go through is normal. It said, when I looked at the compatibility for your zodiac, it says a proper balance between two zodiac signs can result in a strong relationship. This means that Aquarius and Pisces compatibility is high and they make a good match. These individuals can make each other truly happy by forming a profound emotional understanding. Do you think that describes this?
Nope.
Yeah, that sounds great to her.
They don't even know what he said.
Whatever. Take another shot.
That's about right.
Another shot. But do you feel?
Is it me or sometimes you can't understand or make out what Chrisean Rock is saying? Like, come on, ma'am. You in the interview. Come on now.
Do you feel like what's the compatibility? Is it the zodiac sign or is it just your attraction to him? I mean, I know on most.
He feel like home with me. I don't know, like somebody that I like. He everything right, but I don't know what to say. Eddie.
Okay, so when she says you feel like home, what does that mean?
That means I'm gonna bail her out.
Daddy.
All right, now I'm playing.
But when she says it feels like home, because I did some digging. Chrisean, when you grew up in two different ways, right? Like you grew up, I think, in the Valley. You had a pretty stable household. You were an all-star athlete. You seem to have a pretty decent upbringing. You had a troubled upbringing where you've been abused, you were homeless, you had different challenges in your family.
Wait, what you saying? Yeah.
I was grown. I mean,
relatable. I don't know. He's there for me. He's like, I don't know. He's genuine. We gotta understand.
So the attraction, I remember.
I was ready to drag.
I remember early on one of the. I'm gonna just keep sipping through this.
Yeah, keep sipping. Yeah, let me sip.
It's gonna get worse.
I've never seen an interview like this in my life.
Yeah,
worse is better.
Like, come on.
Worse is better, but no, I want to get to the heart of it because I feel like what I was saying to you back there before we came out here was I really want people to be able to see you, because when I met you at the award show at the Hollywood Like Impact Awards, when I saw you, and then when I see my staff post you online, it's like I'm seeing two different people. So I'm trying to see who you are, and I'm trying to see what this is, because a lot of people have an opinion of it, but you know, all opinions don't really matter.
What's your opinion?
Yeah, what you see?
Okay, I think well, I have different opinions. So if I have to break it down, the show, I think you guys are superstars. The show is shot amazing. Like the fact that you are as open and vulnerable, and you know, there's a difference between what looks like reality TV and then real TV. Real.
Yeah, it is real.
The interview was real wild.
And then on social media, it looks real toxic. And I'm not. That's
because it is.
More my honesty, right? Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to get to the heart of what this is and how it works. Outside of what it looks like.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It always works when it doesn't.
Even when it doesn't work, it works.
It works perfect when it doesn't.
And she's pregnant. What are you talking about? In this video?
And I talked about the contrast between how you were raised or how you were brought up and how she was raised and brought up. And that came out of you saying that he feels like home. So what I'm going to keep going back to that, trying to understand, what is home to you? What does home feel like to you?
If you like, then you know what I'm saying? You don't switch up. I don't know.
Right now.
Okay. It don't feel temporary.
But I understand that's what you're saying he feels like, because I get that. But you said he feels like home, so I already got that.
Okay.
What I'm trying to understand is, what does home feel like?
Yeah, what's your idea of home?
Because for me, I'll just share a little bit of it about me, just so you know.
Like safe.
I don't know. I don't think she was, though. Yeah.
But let me ask you, how do you know how that feels given how you were raised? Because I was raised in foster care. I was raised in abuse. I was raised in being abandoned. So for me, I think where I connect with you is we have some similarities in how we were raised.
Right.
So for me, if you say, what does home feel like? Home feels like.
Right. But
I know he don't feel like.
He feel like the home that I pictured in my head that I never had before. So like, God will send people throughout my life, and then he just been my destination. So, right, Daddy?
That's right, Rock.
Big, he stop.
He don't take that girl serious. She needs to go on with her life.
He's playing way too much. He's like, stop playing with me.
So, okay.
Stop playing with me.
So.
He's joking.
Say he feels like home. Let me ask you, so Blueface, when you think of her, what does she feel like?
She's like the best, worst.
Yeah, make something up.
Worst.
Greatest, saddest, happiest.
She was. They all have confirmed that Jason.
Moment you could ever have.
So it's like a roller coaster.
Oh, okay.
Because that's literally how you describe a roller coaster.
No, but I also feel like, all right, so we both was like, not like that, but we have rivers and we both in motion. So our rivers combined is a force. Mm-hmm. So I really feel like I was talking about God, meant to be longevity, but for everybody that we love, like.
Okay, so when the two of you got together.
Do you know what I mean by that though? Say if it's a river, right? And you see a regular river, but if those two rivers.
Put the date of Junior's date of birth in the chat if you guys remember, because I know I don't.
Combined, it's a bigger current.
We're going to fact check this.
But currents can also pull you down and kill you.
Yeah, all the best.
Yeah. Okay, so I've seen some of your interviews. Do you like doing interviews or do you hate doing interviews? Because it seems
I like this one.
This one's cool so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're drinking and
right now we're just
smoking.
We got gifts.
We got gifts. Okay.
Well, let's get to the party.
September 3rd, 2023.
I was watching Crazy in Love,
Okay.
I'm gonna look something up right now as we speak. I'm gonna look something up.
That show is literally it's the perfect title for the show. It couldn't have been called anything else.
Yeah.
Because you both are in love, huh?
Make that.
Well, there was a scene where you were wearing blue furs and you had a marriage and you started crying. I literally thought y'all got married with the coat man. He was the preacher. Okay.
We did.
Yeah.
You got married. And then later on in the, I think episode 2, it was unclear. Episode 2 or 3, it was unclear if y'all were a couple, although you were together. So let's start with the proposal. Do you see yourself getting married at some point? And do you see yourself marrying Chrisean?
Oh, Mr. Rock, you asked him when he ready to answer that question?
No!
Answer that.
I don't believe in marriage, but...
What?
I love her.
Now you see how he answered that, but he didn't answer it like that with Jaidyn. He basically said, you know, he would marry her. You know what I'm saying? If the time arrives and he was ready to settle down, she would be that material to marry. That's why right now, she has his jewelry. Why doesn't the girlfriend have the jewelry? I'm not understanding that. Okay, January 25th, 2023 is when this video went out. So January 25th, 2023. That was last year. So do the math from that. January, I already gave it to you. 25th, 2023.
Married with me. Can you be quiet? Is this go along?
Okay, so
if I give him $3 billion, he gonna marry me.
But why do you think the money has to be involved for you to get married?
Because nobody got his back. Money really, what?
You popping I like where you're going with this. Keep going, cuz. Don't stop. Don't stop. All right.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I don't know if our insurance covers a lover's quarrel. And I just got out my last lawsuit, so let's be safe.
We together. What you mean?
Talk like that.
I never saw my parents together, so is marriage really important if you have a relationship, a bond, you have an understanding?
I don't think so.
We're going to get there.
So marriage is important to you?
That's what you want.
It's not a woman thing. It's a spiritual thing, baby.
That's what Chrisean wants. That's not what Blueface wants. Trust and believe. He's not marrying neither one of them. She got pregnant in September 2022.
It's a woman thing. Crips don't get married?
I don't know now.
I can't. When you think about the title "Crazy in Love," what part of the love
needs to stop
makes
loving
you both
herself.
crazy? Because we've seen everything online.
Yeah, think about his.
Like I'm in a therapy session. Like let me.
You can lay down.
Been
Y'all
sitting
just
like
say it's
that.
crazy. We think that's not right. It's number.
Yeah, seems pretty normal. Us.
Yeah.
But is this what relationships look like when you were growing up?
You just gotta have an understanding. You gotta know what you're doing.
Like what? Yeah.
Like when you were growing up, what did relationships look like? I never saw
I
my
didn't get
parents.
relationships when we was growing up. I'm talking about this one right now. It's what it is. What it is. Babe, what you mean? You know.
When you
like you cared about anybody else's relationship.
I feel like everybody like fight make up, but like.
Well, when you were growing up, what did relationships look like in your house? Because I didn't see any. My mother was never with my father, so I didn't know what a relationship looked like.
I don't know, Mom.
I feel like you gotta be a back end. I don't know what the.
My mom fought every dude that I seen her with. I don't know.
So every guy that she was with, she had a physical, like there
Right,
was a physical.
no,
like, you know,
yeah, I don't know what you think.
Arguing or whatever.
Yeah, you know.
Relationships.
I mean, it's your future mother-in-law.
What
like
is
that's
she
regular.
saying?
Who?
His mother is. If you marry him,
Out of state, out of mind, baby.
if you marry him, that is your mother. That is literally the
That's
woman
out
that
of
will be
mind.
walking. No, you already be
By
there.
Jesus.
You already
By
be at the
Jesus'
end of the
name.
altar. If you get married the way that you want, that will literally become your mother-in-law.
No.
I'm gonna be so rich.
He
that don't
sounds
even
so
matter.
slow when he be around her.
Okay, so you say you saw your mom fight every man that she was with. Do you feel like that help? Like, did that change or like give you an idea of what relationships look like?
No, you gotta fight for love. It is what it is. A lot of people don't have maturity, so it is what it is. You gotta accept who people are.
Listen to her.
So me, I know, like, since I've been like, when I do fight him, and why you laughing, man?
Keep going. You on the right track.
I be immature for real. It be on some immature, like if you worry about that's on the surface.
Like what?
That don't even matter.
Jason Lee don't even know what she's talking about.
Everything gonna change. It's just you gotta like.
And Blueface don't either.
Like you can't like panic and play. Me, I'm a drink. It go live and go crazy, but
I'm a drink.
And you know, it's slap real quick here and there. But other than that, we on to something.
That's my girl.
Look at Jason Lee's face.
I said rock, daddy. You call me mamas. What's up with you?
So, Chrisean, one thing you said in the show repeatedly over and over and over is stop playing with my. I've never heard anybody in my whole life. I've been around 45 years say that.
Oh, you sharing that, honey?
What does that mean?
You sharing that with Jaidyn and everybody
what is stop
else?
playing?
That's a great question.
Cause, you know, because you know you got it, so you know what that means.
Yeah, but we can play with we can play with our. What does that mean when you say?
Not like literally, but like, huh? But I got imaginary that big. Stop playing with it. Bro, weird. Like we respect men over women. So when I say that, yeah, I got imaginary up. If I be honest, we was going through like a weird time, like during the filming part. So y'all didn't get the best us. I got us on our worst day, like when the skin not clear. He had black eyes because of the, like, you feel me, babe? It wasn't really a vibe. So you got like a lot could have been avoided.
Yeah, we got that real rush.
No, baby got us on the worst day. Like, if you catch us right now, man.
But you drinking right now. Do you
yeah, because I'm celebrating.
Do you feel like you have to drink? Because something I used to do, I used to feel like I had to drink to have fun or feel normal.
No.
Do you feel that or you just like to drink?
I feel like the people that around me that be doing it, and then they like, and then when I try it, I like what it do, so it is what it is.
So when did drinking start for you? Like when did you start drinking? Because you don't sit. Chrisean.
Daddy, for real. Cause like I be in a video with a bottle, it be fake pumping like I drink it. It never drunk a drip of that. I just be fake lit, like I'm happy to be outside. Hey, I'm in LA from Baltimore.
So you remember
but then when I met him, babe, on your show, yes, you got us drunk.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you were 21 years.
Wait, hold on. So
she stopped drinking.
So you guys met on the show. You met on the show that you had on the OnlyFans. What was the show called?
Yeah, it's called Blue Girls Club.
The Blue Girls Club.
Yeah.
And out of the show, there were what, 10 girls?
Yeah.
And out of the 10 girls, she was the one you rocked hardest. Is that because you saw that was the future wifey, or because she was the most lit? Let me ask you.
No, you see, I act like you, so stop playing. Don't even play with me right now.
Okay, go sit down.
Answer the question.
Want me to be honest?
Yes.
Be honest.
Yeah, so out of all the 10 girls, why did you choose Chrisean?
He shouldn't even have to think about that.
Please, Daddy, because I will not be playing with you. Answer it.
He shouldn't even have to think about that. See, he's trying to think about how he's going to word it because he didn't have an answer for it. Now, if your heart was true to Chrisean Rock, you wouldn't have to think about it. You would just say whatever's on top of your heart. You know what I'm saying? But as you listen to this interview, you'll start to see how things are.
Take your glasses off. You want to see what on, shorty. Hold on.
She was a star.
I like you.
Now you're lying.
She the star.
Now you're lying.
So she was the star? What made her the star?
Jason Lee's eating this up.
Yeah, she's a shooting star.
Do you do all the antics because you don't like answering the questions or because it's your safe way of getting out of answering the questions?
No, that's how I answer my questions.
Really?
Because even when he asked me questions, like, babe, I did not ask you that. We in a tub, right? He explained this. He asked me a question. What I'm doing with you. He did the same thing. Like, are you really? No, this is how I'm answering it. Like, just accept me. And he accept me. No, I don't know. This is the way I'm answering. You want me to answer differently?
No.
Oh, okay.
I like that answer.
I'm sorry. That's how I do.
Somebody got to
wait. So she was the star out of all the other girls. You only saw her as the star.
Right. Exactly. Saint Hudson.
Like when you say star, she was right or like down.
It wasn't like
It wasn't like she's a star. Like
we wanted dice
I
game,
wanna,
he
like,
gave me all his live for.
she was just like,
I'm the only one making money.
I don't know, she was just a
But wait,
youngest.
so you had the Blueface OnlyFans popping with 10 girls, but she was the one that you saw as a star.
Yeah.
What made her the star?
Lying.
What made her a star?
Nothing. He lying.
Like I said earlier, she's just like the best, worst thing that could ever happen to you.
The best, worst thing that could ever happen.
There was a question recently on Angelique's show that made you contemplate fighting her, where she asked you if he had sex with the other girls that was in that show.
What?
You didn't like that
let's
question.
get to this. What are you talking about?
And you didn't like that question.
What question?
Where Angela asked you if he had sex with the other girls in the house. Why did you not like that question? I mean, it's OnlyFans. We would assume him.
Angela?
On the Angelique show, the podcast.
Because I pick and choose. You should be scared to even ask anything that will make me uncomfortable.
Why? Because you're Chrisean Rock?
But don't you think once you're in the public eye, you kind of put your love out there, everything's on the table?
All right, if you want to play with your money, play with your money. That's all I got to say. If you going to want to play with me, I don't care. And if I want to voice something that I care about, let me do it.
But even if he was with those other girls in the past, you're the one that got him, so would you care? Like, why does it matter? Like, if you got him now, because you clearly got him, the whole world knows that. Whatever
And everybody
he did in
else
the show,
has him
you wouldn't care, right?
I don't care. That's me. I love it. Wait, what? Do you know me? It's crazy in love. I know, I don't like these questions. They hard.
They're not hard questions.
You're crazy in love, Jason.
Let me say this. The questions are only hard if you think about the answers.
I didn't think about it. I still talking.
You know.
See, Blueface is clowning because he gonna say we're crazy in love, but then when he had the interview with Jaidyn Alexis, Jaidyn Alexis said how he tried to invite Jaidyn onto the Crazy in Love with Chrisean and him. Why would you do that? You know they don't get along. Your main chick, which is Jaidyn Alexis, has to deal with Chrisean coming along, can't get rid of the girl. She done messed up your family with the help of you helping mess up your own family. And you're gonna invite her on Crazy in Love? Like Chrisean Rock would really want to do that. Come on now. Are you serious? Yeah, he's real disrespectful.
What makes it easy for me to go and do interviews? I don't care where I'm at, who I'm talking to. I can talk to somebody that hates me. I can talk to somebody who's a fan of me. If I just answer the questions, the answers are like, who cares? The answers are the answers.
Get to the juicier questions. Get more.
Yeah, I think you're like still like
exactly saying Hudson.
What? All right, stop playing, babe.
So so we know that Chrisean always says that your is her or don't lie on her, don't play with her. I don't know. It's right. But in 2018 when he dropped the single, Put It In Her Face.
Oh, here go the messy.
No. Listen. Look, Put It In Her Face. This was like really before you blew up as an artist, when you all over the world, because my community, we had a great time with it. I got it. In fact, I got it. I got it. No, listen. Excuse me. When you're a man puts the world on the cover of a mixtape,
wait.
Okay, let me tell you. I said because you told me the story.
You gotta rebuttal to that. Go.
Okay, so that's where we first saw it. The whole rumor was you were doing some kind of shower thing, and then people were touching. So you said, "Let me show you the whole meat."
So that's the story. That's it, and that's all. And leave it there.
Listen, he got a whole OnlyFans with Tim. At the end, let me tell you something. Wait, Wack. Jason Lee is coming. He coming.
Jason Lee, I
gotta feel this. It's a dance. It's a dance. It's coming.
Right.
It's coming. Cause Chrisean, she having a good. We getting all environment, feet up. Where the dog at? Come here, dog. Come here, Blue Rock. Come on, baby. Come on, Blue Rock. Hey, baby. How you? Come here, baby. Come here. I got Blue Rock. Yeah. They forgot who I was, but it's all good.
I was her age before too, but I don't see myself
with the
in
internet, and you put it on that mixtape. You knew it was gonna go? Was that your own way of guerrilla marketing, or what was that?
It was my choice. Like I said, I had a bad one get out, so if I was gonna have a get out, it was gonna be a good one. I already had a bad one. I had to,
redeem himself. Childish.
Sometimes
did you see that when you dropped the mixtape?
That's gonna happen. I hope not. But
what do you mean?
Well, we saw the porno. You know what's so crazy? In white people world, that's revenge porn. In the hood, it's like...
I think it's all a setup. And I feel bad for Chrisean because she deserves better.
All right, say no more.
But it's just a kiss.
Yeah, okay, so I'm... All right.
You're literally one of my favorite people, and I'm going to tell you why.
Stop lying,
even though Wack tried to put you out the house that one time with the police.
It's cool, he's family.
Listen, I know now. We've come a long way. I'm going to tell you why you're one of my favorite people. Because you literally took something and ran with it. And now, no matter what you do, it goes viral. Yep. You can literally turn a post into a bag anytime you want.
That's the glory of God, yeah, man.
The glory of God. Don't blame my God for this. You used to run track.
Yeah.
Is that how you learned to run? Like you were a fast runner?
Yeah.
Yeah, she real fast. She'll punch you and even see it coming.
If you were in the show with him before and now you're the woman in his life, why he can't have no other girls? Why he can't, when men have a lot of love to give, why aren't they allowed to just give it freely with the support of his rock? No pun intended.
He knew what's going on. Why I gotta even act like I gotta comply with that? I know that's not ready to go on with me.
It is happening.
Right. We can all agree. What you saying?
No, I was waiting till y'all were done kissing. So Blueface, for you, is the relationship love? Because just recently on Christmas, we saw that you were in pajamas with your baby mom.
Exactly.
Right.
Here you go with this one.
It's a question I gotta ask because people saw it. It was all over Hollywood Unlocked. Is the relationship? How do you explain that? So here she's all over you.
There's nothing to explain.
No, you should stay.
There's nothing to explain. He did it because he could do it. It was around the holidays, and he knows that it doesn't matter how mad Chrisean Rock could have got or did get, or if it was vice versa. It was Chrisean Rock, and they're wearing matching pajamas and this and that and other, and he's doing the family thing over there. Jaidyn can get mad, but Blueface don't care. Blueface runs the show. Period.
So basically, I have kids already, you know. So like, some of the stuff they just have to have, you know.
So you feel like the mom did it to shade you?
Mm-hmm. Everybody, and then he keep on acting like, and then you could have had more control over it. And we talked about it, and it's cool. We got over it.
I just thought it was a moment for like this, but yeah, the kids get Christmas. Yeah, what can I do?
I can't believe she's acting like this in this interview.
Because if he was my best friend and just my brother or something else, he's like perfect. Like if I can't just really just be all like, okay, I met him where I met him at. Like he had a family. Okay, cool. We're establishing this, money, work, and it's feeding all of us. Everybody's happy. Everybody's good. Nobody's struggling, hungry, and like we're good. Like everything good. We're good. That's what matters. I don't give a.
But when
I'm a family person, bro.
She's not even really signed to nothing, so it's almost like she's working for free.
If he blowing me, and I say what I say, and that's that.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, I hear you. So when you met him and he had the family, because we saw him with his son, the haircuts, you son with his haircuts too, by the way.
So cute.
But we see him playing football with his kid and all that. We saw the family life, and then you got with him knowing he had that. Why would it matter afterwards if he chose to still be able to balance the family with you? If what you guys have is real.
Why you asking me a question like I should care then?
Well, whether you care or not is your choice. I mean, I'm not in it.
No, she give me the family time. She don't be tripping like that.
Okay.
But obviously, if it's like publicized, then it seems weird.
Start playing.
But I'm doing that though.
Here she go play with again. You know what's crazy? And I'm not gonna disrespect your mom, but I feel like your parents raised you to be successful, be independent. You clearly have done all that. Like you don't need your parents for nothing. You don't need them for money. I feel like your mom, unlike a lot of other celebrity moms, she plays the internet, she plays social media. She always has something to say about you and your relationship. What do you think about that?
Bro, shut the
You're gonna start crying. You see what I'm saying?
All right, Jason, you got about 10 minutes left before she starts freaking out.
Having a meltdown now.
No, he by himself. The people that was around was not good. The only people he got is Wack 100.
Jason, you got about a hot
and that's not his blood. So no, that's that.
She starts wigging out in this place.
Chill on the drinking then a little bit.
He keeps saying you came up cool, you didn't come up cool. Wack, did you find him in a cool position or not? No, okay. No, he wasn't.
So tell me.
She be in a lot of interviews like this.
Bitch, stop being nice with this telling her like, yeah.
Wait, so
she be in a lot of interviews like this. This ain't the first time we seen her in a meltdown and they have to carry her out and all this and that and other. She does that a lot. When Blueface is with her, he should put limits on how much he drinks if that's his woman. But he doesn't because he doesn't care. He thinks it's funny. And it's sad. It really is sad.
So do I have the wrong picture? I have the wrong picture?
Yeah, everybody just talking about.
Where are we getting it wrong? Where are we getting it wrong then with how you were raised or how you were?
It's not raised about how he was whatever. It's like of why people did it, like who unconditional love, like.
Okay, but
I'm telling you, in his life that's not even his blood or his family. Show him unconditional love. Wack wanted show unconditional love.
We
his
get
homies,
that.
His whoever he be surrounded by, they show him unconditional love. If he had his family, he wouldn't be there. He would have everybody.
So let me ask him a question. My questions aren't weird. My questions are honest. Well, I'm talking about what we see. What part of what I'm asking you is weird?
The truth will make you free.
It's not true.
Okay.
It's not true.
So let him answer.
I think it's just I'm just emotional about those questions because I see them.
I understand, and you've been through a lot with these people. I get it. We've seen it. We've seen it. My team posts y'all every day. I be like, another post. I see it every day. I don't post it, but I see it. But I really can't get to it and help the audience get to who you are.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, those questions is like so when I hear them, yeah, I mean like goes on what's up.
But Linda says he likes to take
how I
pictures
characterize
of
your upbringing was different than what the reality is. And maybe it just looks a certain way on social media. I don't know. So what does she say about your family or your upbringing that I don't know or that the audience may not know?
I just told you.
Honestly, I don't really care to.
He don't like elaborating. That's why I did it.
To
that bottle got her acting up.
Or you don't want.
And got a nerve to keep sipping
your idea of it. It sounds great. So I'm gonna go.
But is my idea of it real?
Obviously not.
Obviously. Not like that.
What's obviously to you? We don't know what's on in y'all. All we see is Henny, blunts, black eyes, and going to jail.
Ooh.
Like, okay, a lot of people have ugly, right? And then a lot of people is really good at covering our up. Man, we so real and vulnerable and transparent. We don't give because we know what's really going on. What's really going on when it comes.
We've seen you drag his mom down the. We've seen you drag his mom and sister down the street.
I was provoked.
No, but I'm saying we've seen you publicly do it. You didn't do it behind a building. You did it right there for everybody to see. We seen him or you knock the baby, the sister boyfriend out who came with the gun.
Because they pulled up.
Right, I got it, and they got laid out. So my question is, if we've seen it, what part of it can we get? What we see on social media, what we don't see? Because I think the full picture is. What is it that you're experiencing in real life? Because if something's provoking you to respond the way you do, or something's provoking him to protect you the way he does, we should get the full picture because ultimately it just looks crazy.
Yeah.
Right? So you're both protecting people who are both causing you to have public humiliation and pain. His mother, every time I don't even know what he be doing. I got his number. I don't say, hey, I call Wack. I see his mom on social media saying, my son, my son, my son. I'm like, yo, your son is an artist. Your son is a good father. Your son is productive. He's making his own money. He don't need you for anything. Why are you even talking publicly? That's what I say. And then with you, when I watch the show, I'm gonna tell you, your dad and your brother provoked that situation where he fought your dad because when I saw you, the way you controlled yourself, it was longer than anybody I know would be able to do that. Like, and I don't see people online giving you the props that you deserve because it could have been a lot of swinging way before that.
Right.
So I'm just asking you, why protect the people that are causing you guys so much pain and frustration?
Bad people.
We just playing defense for real. You know? So if it comes in our bubble, we're gonna
address it and like.
We're not really going out looking for a problem like that. Yeah. Literally every situation is literally us just playing defense. She's
gonna have to learn.
Crazy, but it's literally
like we all had to learn.
I know, but it's literally defense. Like as you can see.
I just hope she don't get out doing all this nonsense.
Okay, let me lighten the mood. I'm gonna give y'all a gift right now, only because I feel like this is a good way to kind of break it up. But you can't play with your gift. But you can do it. No, okay. So,
like Jason.
Wait, your gift is on both sides of the couch.
Yeah, bottle of Hennessy, Susie.
I might just get yours.
Let me help you.
It's on the other side.
He said I'm not allowed to.
Oh, she can't open it?
Just hand it. Yeah, she can open it. She just can't indulge in it.
What's indulge?
Like you can't get into it. You can't get into it.
Why? Why would I want to get into it?
It might be.
Oh, it's probably. Oh, it's Hennessy.
What is it?
Keep playing.
Hey!
I don't really.
Gallon.
That's his. That's not even mine.
I thought that's what you're always drinking. That's what you're always drinking.
I put on to that.
They definitely don't. Neither one of them need no more of that. That day, they definitely didn't need no more.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to thank you.
Look at his face, Jason Lee.
These are good gifts.
These are good gifts.
And y'all be thinking like
to make your brain even more messed up than it already is.
You think I'm gonna be waking up drunk and be like, oh no?
Nah, she ain't you post on that mother.
No?
Nope.
So you don't care about what they post?
No. If I get drunk, I'm getting drunk.
The tray's right there. That's our trays, by the way.
Period.
Appreciate it.
You talking about them Dollar Tree trays?
This is fun. You can't correct Jason. You made it easy. I'm having fun.
It's one of the best interviews we've done.
If they're happy, I'm happy.
It's one of the best interviews we've done, Jason.
Yeah?
It's like the Ellen show.
Don't be afraid to answer no questions.
No, we're not.
All right, so while you roll up, let me ask you, who's making the most money in the relationship?
Uh-oh.
His money is my money is his money. What's up?
You mean
you have one bank
your
account?
money is his money?
Whatever, it's none of your business.
And his money is his money.
Your business is literally my business. You realize your business is literally my business?
Respectfully.
We some real now. We're not about to do that with you.
But real don't have bank accounts. They have shoeboxes.
And that's what we got. Oh, my brother, that's crazy.
Really?
Right.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You think?
Hey,
you think I've been doing this my whole life? We had shoeboxes and rubber bands. Stop playing with me. You know I was the worst drug dealer.
That's so crazy. That's what's really good.
Yeah, you went from left to right there. You went.
Listen, Chrisean.
He went to right. Yeah, like I like you, Jay. You know how to really like. All right, hey,
Chrisean, I sold drugs one day. I got chased by the police.
Who owns a big chunk of Zeus? St. Hudson.
After that, I stopped selling drugs. I was making deals with crackheads and taking notes on paper bags. Listen, I'm the worst, but I have a shoebox.
Right.
Do you really have a shoebox?
Yeah, a couple of them. That's funny as.
Do you miss the football days though, and the track and field days? Do you miss the days?
We're still in there. We're still in there.
You're not running track.
He pull up on camps with like these little boys. We pull up this one day. We was at this like tournament. They still do
kids.
We still in that atmosphere.
So you're still athletic?
Yeah. I'll run around for you right now, Jason.
Don't. All right, so I don't have the energy. My back is out. So the reason why I asked you that is because I know your brother recently came out and said that you're the brokest celebrities in Hollywood.
Oh, you better be my brother.
I showed y'all that video.
What did you think about that?
We don't even live in Hollywood. I put him in Hollywood because that's where I had a spot for him.
I think he just didn't get the best of the situation.
No, he didn't want to take accountability to run up a fade with my straight up.
Was that your brother who was in the show?
No, look, yeah.
Not even that. He probably was just,
No, he ran home and to run his mouth about my.
This was the crazy part about the show.
Yeah,
first, I thought he was being cool with you.
Right.
Right? Like, it was cool. He was happy to meet you. Almost like a fan.
Right.
And then, after the bowling alley, when y'all go back over there, when the family's there, he pushed your dad into you. It was like him and that other woman, the one with the black on. Who was that lady? Who was that?
That's her sister.
Yeah. That was her sister, too? Yeah. Well, the one with the red hair, orange hair, she wanted to be famous.
Yeah.
The cameras were there. She was performing. She had her cocktail in the wine glass.
I like how you keep it G.
She was. No, if they were here, I would tell them, too. Yeah, the performance was not that adequate. But, so your sisters, they saw the cameras, and they were like, perform. And then they were like poking. And then your brother looked like he was behind the scenes instigating, pushing people into him and pushing them down on that. What was that about? Was that just them wanting to get famous off of that? What was it?
I feel like they made it itself like, so when my brother like went to social media instead of like how we just be on the phone, when he made it about social media about like, oh yeah, you hit my sister, oh you do what you do over there. Like right is right, wrong is wrong. Like just mind your business. If I'm sending you, making sure you good, don't even play with me. I won't even talk about what your situation is. Like real so mind your business. He didn't want to mind his business. He's doing clout. Okay, I'm still being vulnerable. Like I don't see the signs like is doing for clout. Come around us, he fake like how he fake, and then like he exposed himself, and he was scared to get up a fade. Like you're not about to be in our face on Thanksgiving, and then when the show come out,
wait, Thanksgiving he was like being cool.
Yeah, like you owe that conversation. Cool. You owe that conversation. Yeah, he was sober. But I'm thinking that's my brother, because my little brother P.
Hold on, I just got uncomfortable.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I know. I understand. I'm here. I'm here. Go ahead.
Story producer.
I let her was. I probably shouldn't be drinking. So on Thanksgiving it was all good, but then when the shooting happened, it was like let's just.
So no, when the show came out, he was acting weird with us. Like he still was out of town. He living in a whole condo in Hollywood. He budget with me. I'm just sending him money. Like.
So you're taking care of him?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's more like, okay, like, but he's the type of like, he together, and then whatever I plant a seed, it'll grow. If it's not growing, he's a bad seed. So that's what it was. It was a bad seed. It didn't grow. It turned against us, ended up being like weapon. And then it's just a lesson, like, all right, this is how it's supposed to be. Because me, I had my signs before I got that vulnerable. I got that, like, he's teaching me how to, like, all right, you know who you are, right? But you got the heart when you just let, but I have to go through the hard way with people I love that's close to me.
Blueface is zoned out, man. He got that ooh-wee and that drinking him. He's done.
He was scared to take accountability to fight my we found out. Oh, you should just said, oh yeah, I had my father slap you. He in my face like, yo, you hard. Daddy.
Hold on, wait.
Daddy, we didn't even know.
You losing. Hold on, because we didn't know he played. We didn't see none of the roles he played on the show.
We didn't.
And as I'm arguing with people, I didn't see him doing none of that. So when it came out,
with him pushing people into
and whispering,
like he was behind the scenes.
That's what I'm saying. But look,
we didn't say that, bro.
So we didn't see
that.
So when it was happening, you didn't notice.
So when he came out here, we didn't know none of that. So then when the episode came out, we really seen like the role he played in the whole ordeal. Then we was like,
he was ready to go back to Baltimore.
Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, how could you do that and then come from then?
But I'm not panicking like, oh yeah, you gotta leave out that condo I gave you. None of that. I'm just like, leave you where you at. He's just like, he's so guilty. He had to leave just to like.
Well, were your sisters and him and all of them playing it up for the camera because they wanted that moment? Because it almost seems like you.
No, I really feel like
because you asked the question of her dad. You said, "Have you ever put your hands on a woman?" He said, "Yes." You asked the brother the same thing. He said yes. So then what was their issue with you? Because I think what you said was when you get hit, you react.
Because that's their sister and
they just saw the idea
daughter.
of me, put my hands on her. They're not really thinking of the scenario, which I get, as a dad. All you're going to think is
one way,
the foul way. Yeah, you're not really going to see like, oh, how you would have went about it. So I get that just on some great.
Well, us, he would have went by it, he went by it, but worse.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that they should have just been more upfront with it. Instead of like, they shouldn't have admitted to doing anything because it kind of like made them look like, so why are you tripping, If they would have just got to it, like at the bowling alley, if her brother would have just got to it,
it made sense.
His character would have.
It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, because that's some mentality. If I got a problem with him, I'm pressing my issues.
Just get to it.
On site.
Yeah, like just get to it.
Yeah, that's why you see me like pressing my issue. Like, what's up? What you
So one thing that stood out about you, one thing that stood out about you too was, I didn't really like how your sister was standing in your face screaming nonstop. Like, I'm just really big on like personal space. Man. She was like, it was almost like she was yelling that she. But it was yelling.
I had a season where I pop off so that you get in my face. So I really wanted to show the world like I really do got self-control. And 2, I really don't want to fight my family right now. 3, I was iced up. What I look like playing with you. 4, iced up. Like, why you talking? We making eye contact, but you looking at my chest. You can feel that. Like, you just.
But do you think they were?
I'm getting from what she just said that when her sister was all up in her face, she's all iced up, as in if she would have popped off and she knows she got all her nice jewelry on, it probably would have got ripped off her off her neck, and somebody would have ended up taking something. They would have did a 5-finger discount, either would have pawned the chain, or they would have sold it, got some money or something. And that's sad if that's what she's referring to, and that's her own flesh and blood, the Malones.
Realize that the way they were screaming at you and treating you in that scene was almost equivalent to saying how he treats you. Like, they were literally abusing you too when they were screaming at you.
Okay, that's the whole point. Like, Blue's not a bad person. He's not an abuser. We're just here learning, figuring things out. Met each other how we met each other, but that's it.
That's not what he's saying.
So when her dad punched you, you knew at that point you was gonna knock him out.
Yeah, because
I'm just real competitive, So like, however I can win the situation.
Yeah, but that was by the grace of God, because it's like he got his lick back, but without even trying. Like when we got separated, we really just took an L. He wasn't even worried about it. We was ready to go.
I just.
Man, we backed up. We said it was, and then when you saw him by himself, you ran up like, oh my God, this is really What?
I still had the competitive edge. You got to keep your head on the swivel. So it was like, that whole time I was still looking for my opportunity.
So that whole time when he was pressing you and they were all on you and you were by yourself with her, how did you stay so calm in all of that? Because I thought there was like multiple times went off.
Yeah, no, it's just because I get to me and I see where they coming from. So
he's not inconsistent. I
don't want to start the melee. You feel me? Like if I'm coming, like, you know, that's how I took it. I wasn't gonna be the one to start it. Was my whole mindset, just because it's her family. And yeah, like if it was anybody else, it would have already
been cracking. But he's like, let me have this love and respect in it, and that's what he was doing.
Yeah, because I see where they coming from. So
do you understand the other side of the argument where people feel like?
For sure, I do. But
they feel like you're protecting somebody who is hurting you, or this.
But
do you
got to take accountability because he's not perfect either. Like you're not perfect either. Like if we come here and we being transparent, what we got going on, and I
wish Blueface would defend her like that.
Like let us breathe. Like. We're just different, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but when they were saying what they were saying, when your family was saying,
my family worse than what he did.
But when your family was saying what they were saying, was there any credibility in your mind? Like, was anything they were saying credible? Like, oh, we're just trying to protect you from him, or we want...
It was cool, but you should have delivered the message, like, more on point. Like, if you was more intelligent, like, he's so intelligent, he don't like him say what he wants him to say.
Right.
So when he like talking to my dad like, yeah, you hear my daughter. Like, so what happens when you hear her mom? Like, what happened when you do what you do? He was supposed to just be like, all right, look, I know what I do, but we ain't talking about that. We talking about my daughter. He like fall into the trap, say everything we want him to say.
Right.
Straight up, you saw how it went. Like, he's funny as
got to it.
Yeah, but they're not like that. So I'm sorry, like it's whatever. Like,
so when you were raised, did you live with your dad?
No, I don't know him.
You didn't know him?
No, he came for a trick. Like, all right. So when Zeus was talking about fam, I'm telling them like all the people I got in my head is nobody but a stranger, but whoever God sent. They got the same last name as me, but they put made sure I was straight.
I know, right?
Like, certain families, I don't know him, but you feel me? So my roots is whatever they are, and they're not what it is. So it's like.
So your dad wasn't around when you were younger? So was that acting when he showed up and acted like he cared about you so much, or what was that?
That was like authentic, but it's like. See, look, my dad, he walked away. Like, if he popped him on his own strength, yeah, you're weird. But the fact that he walked away, he knew, like, I got no business doing what I'm doing, but I'm here because, you know, I'm her dad. We represent whoever she is because she is my daughter at the end of the day, and it came to that senses to meet up at one place, like, because they're getting paid, we're doing a show, it's about my background, it's a documentary. It's not like a TV show, it's about that y'all don't see, so.
But did he show up for you because he cared about you or because he got a check?
He showed up just to like pop the issue. I don't know. Like if so if you're around like yeah, and then around a bad influence instead of being like, oh yeah, we about to
they are nice.
We gotta do this. I just talk to him like, you know what I'm saying? We can relate to
Hey Cyrus.
But they was trying to like politic and like outshine.
Yeah, he's zooted it. It's right.
Me, I wouldn't have came at it like that. If I know what's going on and who I am, all right, so look, shorty, who I am. Like there was like two.
I saw your stepdad was there. Are you cool with him?
Yeah, he chill. You see how
he was chilling.
My mom? Like,
and your mom, and the mom showed you love too.
Because that's what's really going on. If it wasn't like that, all for the cameras.
So your brother, the one that was there, that's the one that just got arrested for murder after Christmas? We're going to get to the games. We have fun coming.
How you know he got...
I'm Hollywood Unlocked. I know everything.
They're not famous, though.
Well, you made him famous. You guys put him on a show.
Period. Say that again.
You brought him to Hollywood. You brought him to Hollywood. Put him in the condo. Put him in the condo, paying the rent. So he got arrested. I mean, now what?
No, but that was his karma, bro. People don't get what they don't deserve. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if happened to you and God be in your favor to work it out. But if it's not, it's because you need to slow down. Really, they just bit the hand that was feeding him for real. And it was weird because he was scared to take accountability. If he took a fade up, I don't think he would do none of that. Right, Daddy?
Shut your
do you hear me?
Took a fade up.
Cause you know how it is. He was cool and down to earth. Like, bro.
You're so Baltimore.
I
can hear the Maryland.
I set up my dad. Look, hey bro, I set up my dad to hit you on my mom like that. But he in our face a whole different type of way. Like, it's really was up to him. If I was him, see me in my face, bro. I set you up. What's up? I couldn't help what's going on right now. What's good? Like, he wasn't transparent. He was being weird, like a snake, moving weird. Like, one thing about Blue, he give you a chance. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's their fault.
Based on what we see on social media in the show, she's beat up your family, you beat up her family, and now it's just you two left for each other.
We're not the villains for it.
I'm not saying you're the villains. I'm just saying, you know.
They're the villains. We're the superheroes. They be playing with this.
What are your superhero names then if you're superhero?
Hey, Nikki.
I'm Rockefeller, and that's Blueface.
Is there any reconciliation? Like, do you ever see his mom coming over for a holiday or?
I want kids, but that's up to him. If it's not up there, we ain't talking about we get money. Right, Daddy?
Right.
Because if she called for a rainy day, he's still going to be there.
He's stuck.
Wait, so do you?
Stuck.
I got me one car race, the good one.
What?
Making me proud today, man.
What
You and your poppy, you.
Because it's there. We might as well take advantage. Hey, JC, you came correct, shorty.
Yeah.
You look like
I'm gonna let my baby speak.
Wait, so is everything okay as long as you're making money?
This your best interview yet.
It is.
I think
I'm
so.
a
Maybe because I'm sitting right here. That's what I mean.
You're good.
Pimpalicious.
I think I'm decent. I'm definitely earning my check today. This has been. I interviewed a goat. Literally a goat. I've interviewed a lot of people, but this is helping me to refine my skills. You know,
real raw.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, fuck that. He said. Take a shot.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, you ain't
If I get drunk, there will be no control.
nothing with us, bro.
It's
You
over.
pour
It's a
one
wrap.
sip and ain't even hit that.
No, this is the same pace myself. It took me 2 days the other day to recover. 2 days to recover from my.
That's a man.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that
let's
be
keep
like that
going.
sometimes.
All right. Blueface, you've been arrested for attempting times. I think.
Allegedly.
Well, allegedly. I mean, allegedly.
Accusation.
Allegedly. I wasn't there. I don't. I'm just saying what the internet say. I don't know. I think you're innocent. We're done. I mean, is everything good now?
Yeah, bro.
We straight.
Defense only.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Well, there was the one time somebody tried to rob you, you got him. I mean, if somebody tries to take from you, you deserve to defend yourself.
That's what I'm saying. I only play defense.
Yeah.
We stepping.
Never.
Respectfully.
So is Gunna a snitch?
No weapon from against you.
I guess so.
Like, what?
You think so?
What?
Gunna, you know, he just got arrested with the YSL boys. Everybody's taking a plea. Where I'm from, Stockton, you don't take no plea. If you take a plea, you a snitch. The only way you can get out of trouble is going to prison and doing your time for it, or getting out of it because you love your mother so much.
He be really have to defend himself, and that is what it is.
No, not.
But by the grace of God, what?
No, Blueface gave me the look that he don't want me to. No, Blueface gave me the look. He don't want me to go down his arrest record. So I ain't here to set nobody up. So we off that. No more tips. But look, for Gunna, when you see what's happening in Atlanta with all the Ricos, Gunna took a plea. All Young Thug's people are taking a plea. Wack has pretty much been the courts of the streets, and he's pretty much said that Gunna's a snitch. Do you think Gunna's a snitch?
Yeah, he dry snitch.
Dry snitching.
Yeah.
We don't got nothing to do with that.
But you don't.
We don't know what's going on.
Back in the day when I had Wack on my show, we talked about the streets. I'm not in the streets, so I can call the FBI and all of that. But for people that are in the streets, once you take the oath of being in the streets, Crip or Blood, that's kind of the thing you got to ride with. So when you see all these people getting arrested and their friends taking pleas, what do you think?
I mean, he kind of dry snitched, but I mean, I feel like he probably made the best decision for him, I guess, if that's what he felt like.
We don't really care. It's not us.
I don't know how deep into it he was.
We don't want to speak about somebody's situation.
Are you a Crip?
No.
I just thought because you have blue on, he got blue. But once you date a Crip, don't that kind of make you a Crip?
No, I'm already gangster.
Really?
But he's gangster out of my
He raised her, bro.
He raised me like a woman.
Raised her.
So do you guys ever have threesomes?
Oh, you think I really would do a threesome?
I think that you're so down that if you want to do it, you would do it. I feel like you're.
What's up?
No, I feel like.
Yeah. All right, yeah, Daddy, let's do a threesome. Oh, yeah.
No, I feel like you'll start it but get beat up. Chrisean, I think you would start it.
Whatever Ray happened, and as soon as y'all think we ready to get it cracking, I'm beat.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sharing my. He could do what he want to do on his own time because we're friends right now.
But you kind of seem like that down chick who, I mean, you do seem possessive, but you do seem like you would have a good time.
What's going on, huh?
But you seem like you're possessive, but in a healthy way, but would want to have a good time.
In a healthy
A
way.
good time.
Lying to that
I'm
girl.
not like that. So I don't know how to be like that.
You just can't handle Hennessy or no, you can't mind what you do.
No, I'm saying I'm not like.
No,
I don't know what you talking about.
I don't think she could.
I'm not
I
like
don't think
that.
she could.
She can handle that.
She not with it.
No, what the you?
It's not my
Leave it
like.
to the that's
not
like
something
that.
I'm like.
I'm just gonna get money. You hear me? They ain't with that. They can be with that. That's cool. They ain't me.
If you guys
She
do
don't
get
even
married,
know
I
what
want to come
she's
to the
saying.
wedding.
You are.
I'll be the preacher. I'll say some more. The only thing is we got to have a gay choir, and I know for gangsters that's difficult to do.
Gay choir.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because gay people sing better than straight people.
Oh, we got LL in the room.
Yeah.
LL who?
I'm not homophobic, bro.
You asked the trans if she tucked her on the show. No straight person in the world would ever have the courage to ask a trans person if they.
For real. He wasn't even trying to be
Honestly, it
straight
didn't
or
even look
gay,
like trans. I was like,
It was a real question.
yeah.
No, it
Like,
was.
if you're not used to that culture, what's going on for
I
real?
thought it was a lady.
All right, look, he got paid to be somewhere.
I didn't
so
even know
he
I
there.
signed up for all that.
Yeah, on my mama. He got paid to do something. He drunk high.
yeah, I
He
ain't
really,
even-
yeah.
I didn't even know it was
Stop
gonna
throwing
be
my
all
name
that.
I
out.
actually
Don't
thought
put
it was cool to see a rapper. Look,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like.
nobody
I feel
Nah,
like-
I
do that.
don't take it back.
You don't
It was
discriminate.
worth it. It was cool. Made some dough.
Yeah, that's
So
that.
I was reading in the notes where they were talking about, because you know I'm gay. We've partied outside of this show,
Yeah.
and you've always shown me love, and it's always love.
No, I'm not homophobic at all.
And I don't think you're homophobic. There was this person who I was reading in the notes where they approached you in the bathroom to talk to you, and I didn't understand why he approached you in the bathroom while you were peeing to talk to you like a fan. Like I wouldn't even do that.
Yeah.
When people think that you're or have thought in the past that you're homophobic, what do you say to that?
We don't
I
the
don't
comment.
trip because I just, I don't know. Just like this is like, will speak for me type.
One thing,
No,
I'm
we
one of the
don't
cool
know.
gays. I know the gay people out there watching and be like, what's not a cool gay? That's between you and your maker. I don't know anything about that. I'm just a cool fly. All right, let's move on because we got to get to these games. Do you have another drink, Chrisean? It's coming.
Really? Okay. Babe, can you take a shot with me?
Yeah, let me take it first.
Yo, a lot of people on social media really love you.
No,
Like women literally love you. I ain't gonna tell you who I talk to about you. I'll tell you off camera. But a lot of women really love you
all her
and
following is women, like,
are fighting for you.
For real, like,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
too.
I think one thing they like, I think they like about you.
It is,
I feel
'cause
like
I said the
like
same
you're
thing
what
when
they
I
see
was
is what you
editing
get.
it.
no, I think they kind of like lifting
Yeah,
her.
this is a
Like,
hot
they just
mess.
not, like,
This interview.
Gorilla,
they just
all
don't
of
want to be like her, but they lifted her. Like if they could really do what she doing, they would.
Yeah.
Thank you,
They
Cyrus.
just don't have like.
You know when I love the scene in the show where he talks about the sex tape you put out and said that everybody's now they want the because you put it out. Did you ever think it would backfire on you?
No, because I'm not. If he let it backfire, it's a loss for him. That's where my man said I'm not really over there
You know
like
when,
that.
when my chat goes crazy. My team, it's like the nasty highway. Everybody gets the text. We saw that. I like waking up and meditating and thanking God for
Okay,
living another day because I'm
Nick, you love
45. At
be
this point, I
safe.
want to live longer, But when there's riding,
Keep
all
both
type
hands
of-
on the
Because
road.
I really am like an impulsive person. So like if I'm
Yes.
dealing with an impulsive person too, and I don't be
I'm not
thinking either.
impulsive.
You are. That wasn't impulsive? Letting a record you while you kissing her? Come on.
Uh-oh.
And that was the girl that licked the
Oh,
toilet
right
too.
then.
You know that was the girl that licked the toilet.
Look, I'm talking about.
No,
that's
throwing
a
up.
different.
Oh, sorry.
I'm saying
Nah, I
like
never even seen that girl before.
it was a year, so she was trolling. Long story short, yeah, don't play with him like that. 2, yeah, he was impulsive about that. Yeah, okay. I'm impulsive too. What's
Blue
up?
Rock is done. He's tired of your antics. He's
Right.
given up.
He
Blue
went
Rock
to
is
sleep.
giving up.
Balls
for
on
the
the
day.
ground.
Blue Rock don't want no part of this. He's like, how much longer we got? Look, Blue Rock. Yeah, he's over.
Nah,
it.
she's just a natural like. She just
Okay,
don't-
wait. I know that you were supposed to fight my friend Swaggy P in the boxing match, but the fight that you got into. Chrisean, you're literally part of the reason why he's not the next Floyd Mayweather. He was supposed to fight Swaggy P, but then the fight got
It's a
canceled.
team thing. Don't just say me.
But the fight got canceled because of the fight
All right.
at Lucky Strike. We'll get into it in a second. Do you still want to fight Swaggy P? Because I ran into him at
No,
Harriet's.
that's an insult to his career.
Yeah, so I will agree. That interview was a hot mess. I hope when she gets out that she's grown. She can drink. She do whatever she wants to do with her life, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it. She, that video wasn't that long ago put up, and I just feel as though when she gets out, she needs to focus on, her family that she's made. She needs to focus on her career, so she can get the bag and not be so focused on what Blueface is doing. She's got to love Chrisean Rock first and foremost and stop putting Blueface first, because, it was appearing like she was loving and more concerned about Blueface than her responsibilities with, being a mother, clearing up her legal obligations and this and that and the other. She's got to get out. I hope she's sitting with herself. At least let's give her credit that she's sitting with herself in that cell, and she's going to get out and do better. You know what I'm saying? And if Blueface can't get out and do better, and he's going to trigger her constantly when he gets out, they just don't need to be together. So with all that being said, I will be back on here tomorrow. I'm getting off for now. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Make sure y'all hit that like or that dislike. I promise you it is free to like or dislike the video. And I will talk with y'all tomorrow. It says we can only hope. Right. That's all we can do. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for taking the time out and spending it over here on my platform with me. Thank you for all y'all support. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah.